Hello everybody, my name is mehappydude and welcome to Hearthstone. With the release of Kobolds and Catacombs, I have been saving up my coins for, I think, like 2 weeks after it was announced. I've been doing a lot of the daily quests, I've been doing the tavern brawls to get the packs, so I thought I would do a fully free-to-play card opening, or pack opening. So this is all of the cards that I've acquired paying no money, no pre-orders, no nothing. This is the full extent of my opening day collection of Kobolds and Catacombs. And I always thought that these were a little bit fun, so let's get into it. Let's see what we got here. First pack. Oh, that's a nice little animation. We got one rare. Great. Green Jelly. Not bad. Kobold Apprentice. Deal 3 damage split among all enemies. I don't know why that exists. That's worse than the Mad Bomber. I mean, it does just enemies, but still, like, the stats are awful. Drygold's Jailer. Add 3 silver recruits to your hand. Maybe. Maybe in, like, a silver hand recruit deck, but that's going to be a little bit difficult to work into things. Another green jelly. 2 green jellies, first card pack. And then Feral Gibberer. After this minion attacks a hero, add a copy of it to your hand. Well, that is... that sure is something, isn't it? I mean, that's definitely a zoo thing, I guess. I mean, if you need infinite feral gibberers, that can be a zoo thing. If it gets killed, clearly it's worthless, but I don't know. There possibly could be used in some zoo decks, maybe some later game decks to generate cards, but at late game, either you have control of the board or the opponent does. I'm not super hyped about any of those cards, really. So let's hope that we do better in our second pack. Okay, what's our rare? Gather your party. Recruit a minion for recruit a minion for 6 mana. That a lot of minions have recruiting as a death rattle mechanic built into them. So you know what, Control Warrior, if it attempts to make a comeback, we might run this card, possibly for some combos and stuff, but other than that, it's way too situational. At the end of your turn, restore 3 health to your hero. That's decent. I'll allow that to pass. Give your other minions +1 health. Again, not bad, a little situational. Fungal Enchanter, restore 2 health to all friendly characters. That is decent. That is a really good card. I'm glad that I got that one. 3/3/3 with restore 2 health to all. It's like the back half of a Holy Nova with a 3/3/3 body. That's very good. Crushing Hand, the worst elimination card ever. Deal 8 damage to a minion, overload 3. Oh, that's... I mean, Control Shaman, maybe? I don't know. I don't like that card. Okay, come on. Let's get anything good here. Do we got, nope, just another rare. What's the rare? Give it to me straight. Furbolg Mossbinder. Transform a friendly minion into a 6/6 elemental. Okay, I mean, I guess, you know, you attack with one of your minions, like a terribly statted minion, and then you transform it, but it's... I mean, it's not... It consumes a minion, essentially, with the transformation. So maybe you consume something that has a negative death rattle, although I don't know how much that would... how many minions that would apply to. Mixed, mainly. I mean, it gives a total as long as you have one other minion of 7/7 in stats for 5, but you're also consuming another minion on the board. So it's basically just a partial buff. Yeah, it's not awful, but it could be a lot better. Death Rattle, recruit an 8-cost minion. Okay, so that's interesting, but it's a 7 mana 3/3. So it's pulling out an 8-cost minion from your deck, which is very nice, but what happens if you're building a combo around that card and then you draw it the turn that you get control of it to attack and destroy it? Like that, I don't know, 7 for 3/3 seems rough. Maybe it'll see use in late game or combo decks, but I don't see myself using that a whole lot. Kobold Hermit, Battlecry, summon a basic totem, choose a basic totem, summon it. So it's basically using your hero power plus a 1/1 body. That's not too bad. It's common, which is nice because I got it right off the bat. It's not bad because if you're running a lot of spells in your shaman deck, if you're going for like a mid-range shaman where you're having a lot of elimination, a lot of board clears, you could technically, like, say turn 5, you play this, you get the spell damage totem, you play the big Thunderstorm card and do a board clear, or you do some face damage with the spell damage plus. Or this allows you more control over your hero power and gives totem synergy. So, you know what? Not for every deck, but I'm on board with that card. It's not bad. Sudden Betrayal. When a minion attacks your hero, instead it attacks one of its neighbors. That's very nice. I like that. Rogue secrets are going to be fun. Cursed Disciple. Death Rattle, summon a 5/1 Revenant. Yeah, 4 is a little bit much, but I know it couldn't be 3, because I think, isn't the Magma Rager 3 already, which is the 5/1 card? It's not awful. It'll be cool to see how that affects the that one Cursed God who resurrects all the Death Rattle cards, and maybe it'll see play in Priest Death Rattle decks, like with their quest synergy and stuff, but I don't think that that's going to be a very commonly used card. Because if you're fighting any hero with any direct damage capabilities, you're basically playing a 4-cost 5/1 that they just run one of their tiny minions into, so not great, but maybe it can be used for something. Alright, next pack. What do we have? We have anything good? We got one rare? Yeah, I think that's it. What's the rare? Possessed Lackey, Death Rattle, Recruited Demon. You know what? I play around with Control Warlock enough for this to be at least a little interesting. Just because of the resurrection mechanics with the Death Knight hero. We're getting a couple of good demons in this set, and a couple of neutral demons too. So I'll probably experiment with this, play around with it. It seems at least fun for a Warlock player. Warlock's the only class that I've got gold, so that's just my background. Violet Worm, Death Rattle, summon 7/1/1 grubs, and 8/7/7. Clearly poor stats, not awful stats, but not great stats, but the Death Rattle effect is very cool. That's a very nice common card. I'm glad that they added it in. It'll provide a good staple of late game. It's clearly not game breaking, but it is a good card. So I'm happy I got that. Gilded Gargoyle, Death Rattle, add a coin to your hand. Combo with the Priest Death Knight, something that everyone was looking forward to. More crazy Rizakis Priest shenanigans. Sleepy Dragon, 4/12 Taunt. Probably not going to ever play this, honestly. Not because it's awful. It's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. But it's not good enough for me to include it in any of my decks. Cheat Death. When a friendly minion dies, return it to your hand. It costs 2 less. The better Rampaging Kobold and crazy synergy with what type of deck? The mill decks for Rogue. Rogue Secrets I'm very excited about, so I'm happy that I'm getting so many early on. Alright, we're down to 20 after this. 20 packs. Alright, do we have an epic? We got one rare up there. Nope. What's the rare? Give it to me. Lesser Amethyst Spellstone. Lifesteal. Deal 3 damage to a minion. Take damage from your cards to upgrade. So, I will be trying this out in a control deck, but here's why I really don't like the card. A lot of your lifesteal cards as a Warlock are pretty cheap. You just throw them in there to get kind of remove the smaller minions at the beginning of the game, and then you have kind of harder removal later on. And even though this upgrades from damage from your cards, which lets you play stuff like Hellfire, stuff like the Felfire Potion, the demon that deals damage to everything on the board for 3, demon that deals everything on the board for 1. If it was just taking damage on your turn, like we saw in the past with that crazy tentacle demon that would gain +2/+2 every time you took damage, if it was just that, I would really, really like it. It would be almost broken because you could just draw a card, hero power, which is something you're probably going to be doing anyway, either as a control/handlock or just in a regular Warlock deck. The whole take damage from your cards means that it's still pretty good. Like, I'm still excited to do it, but it will make me include more cards that damage myself than I normally would. So I hope that doesn't lead to me burning through my health faster than normal, because I'm still going to be burning health for card draw. But we'll see. I'm excited to use it. I'm glad that I got the Warlock Spellstone before anybody else. That really helps me out. Another Boisterous Bard. Not awful. Plated Beetle. Death Rattle. Gain 3 armor. It's like the best version of the Crocolisk ever, so it's just a better common card for the 2/2/3. Another Cursed Disciple. Cave Hydra. I play a lot of Hunter when I'm climbing ranked, just to get as far as fast as I can, because Hunter decks are usually very fast. This isn't as fast of a Hunter card as I would have liked. If it was 3/3/4, it clearly would have been a little bit overpowered, but it would have been better for the card, I think. As it is, maybe I'll pop one of these in there just to deal with things threatening my face damage, but I don't know. It's not attacky enough. It doesn't have the stats for me to include it in my face deck or really use it to grind out levels and ranked, so it's still, like, it's a cool card. Maybe I'll experiment with some stuff around it or around Beast Hunter synergy, not just face damage Hunter. But yeah, I'm excited about it, but it's not incredible. Alright. Let's see what we got. Can we please be getting some higher rare? Oh! First legendary of the new expansion and a rare. Let's hit the common ones first. Another Bard. Hey! A golden green jelly. A golden version of one of the worst cards. It's not the worst one, but a golden copy of a card that I'm probably not going to use a whole lot. Oaken Summons, gain 6 armor, recruit a minion that costs 4 or less. This I actually like, just because it lets me control the kind of minion that I'm getting from recruit. It adds a little bit of armor, so it works with the Druid Spellstone if I end up getting that here. So I'm not actually, I've heard a lot of people give criticisms about this card. It's probably not going to see huge amounts of play, but in your head, if you've got a 4-cost card as a druid that you're going to want to play anyway, as long as it's not a Battlecry card or a choose 1 card, and you play this, you've essentially gained 6 armor and then played a regular 4-cost minion that you would have played anyway. So I actually like it a lot. I think it's a very, very, very good druid card for constructed, as long as you have the right 4-cost or less cards to back it up. Which, again, those early cards for Druid, a lot of them have the choose 1 mechanic, so I don't know. I still like it a lot, though. Alright, Kobold Barbarian. Oh, I just played Dungeon recently, and this is one of the bosses there. At the start of your turn, attack a random enemy. I'm hoping that this doesn't use up his usual attack for the turn. I know we've had the 3/4 for the last expansion, Knights of the Frozen Throne, that froze all of your minions, but I feel like even that was better than this, because this just prevents all control whatsoever. So, I don't know. I'll try it out once and see how it works, like the actual mechanical side of it, but I'm probably not going to be including this in any warrior deck that I ever play. And any warrior deck that I do play is usually control or combo warrior, and I don't see this card really fitting in. Okay. Please, whatever you are, do not be the Warlock weapon. I know I play Warlock more than anything else, but the Warlock legendary weapon is garbage. So, please don't be that. Please don't be that. What do you got me? Please be something good. Legendary. Rocked it. Oh, the Hunter meme weapon. If your deck has no minions, fill your hand with Hunter spells. Oh, what a magical weapon this is. Oh, in all my days playing as Face Hunter, I wish I would have just known to not have any minions in my deck. That was the solution to all of my issues. This weapon is almost as bad as the Warlock weapon. The only thing about it is that it'll at least be fun to experiment with, so I'll give that to the card. But this is a terrible legendary, and I am sad that I got it. I am sad. Alright, what do we have? We got a rare. Do we have any epics? We haven't really been swinging for the epics. Unidentified shield. Gain 5 armor. Gains a bonus effect in your hand. I forget what the bonus effects were, but I thought that they made the card at least a little bit interesting. Kobold Hermit. Another totem. Battlecry. Give adjacent minions +2/+2. So it's a total of 6/6 in stats if you have 2 other minions. But I can't see this being used in constructed. This is definitely an arena card. Sleepy Dragon, already discussed that. Lesser Pearl Spellstone. Summon a 2/2 Spirit with Taunt. Restore 3 health to upgrade. Kind of weird that Paladins is the Restore Health card. Oh, one of my friends just opened a Lunith. Look at that. It's kind of weird that the paladin is restoring health instead of, something else. But I don't know. It's not bad. If it gets upgraded, it's really good. So I'll try it out. I'll play with it. I'll see where it goes. Okay, we've got rare. Still no epics though. Another gilded gargoyle. Another fungal enchanter. Dire mole. Pack fillers. Drygolt's jailer. Lone champion. If you control no other minions, gain taunt and divine shield. Oh, that's kind of a tough sell. Like, it's a really good effect. It's a pretty good effect, but controlling no other minions is a rough stipulation. Alright, let's go. What else do we have? Oh, we finally get an epic. Benevolent Djinn. Another green jelly. I'm getting so many green jellies. Silver Vanguard. Let's go after the rare. Okay, another gather your party. Void Ripper. Swap the attack and health of all other minions. That one is fun. I don't care how weird and silly that effect is. That one's fun. I'm going to be using that one. Just because it seems... It's a kooky epic. I'll be tagging that one along and seeing what I can do with it. So it looks like we got another rare. Dire Mole. 2 Dire Moles. Another Cheat Death. Wow. Honor's getting a ton of legendaries. Grizzled Guardian. Taunt, Death Rattle, recruit 2 minions that cost 4 or less. This cost 4 or less thing is a very, very heavy druid mechanic. I'm interested to see, once I've opened all these cards, what I can do with that mechanic. It seems interesting. Alright, what's this rare? Primal Talismans. Give your minions Death Rattle, summon a random basic totem. Totem synergy, I guess? But it's not great. Isn't that Echo 3/2? Or is that 2? The one where you Death Rattle, return minions to your hand. Mixed on that one. Vulgar Homunculus, might be playing that. It's not great because it deals damage to me. Like, it's a 2/2/4 with taunt. It's not spectacular. It's basically a +1/+1 Void Walker, but also deals damage to me. So for an extra, if it was just a 2/2/4 demon, it'd be really cool. But it deals damage to me, so it's not as great, but whatever. Sneaky Devil, Stealth, your other minions have +1 attack. That one will be fun to do in Zoo, and hope that they have no minion, like AoE, board clears. Another Crushing Hand. Alright, what do we got? What do we got here? Got another rare. Unidentified Elixir. Give a minion +2/+2. Gains a bonus effect in your hand. That's a very good priest card. Dry Whisker Armorer. Battle cry for each enemy minion. Gain 2 armor. That's good armor generation. I know there are a lot of warrior cards that stack with armor. Toothy Chest. Mini Validated Doomsayer. Not good. Fungal Mancer. Discussed that. And another Gibberer. Oh, man. Already getting into duplicates. Oh, good. We got an epic and a rare and another rare. Oh, man. Arcane Artificer. Whenever you cast a spell, gain armor equal to its cost. It's a pretty good mage card. Golden Rare. Lesser Jasper Spellstone. Deal 2 damage to a minion. Gain 3 armor to upgrade. Druid. I'll take it. I like that I got a golden Spellstone, and they look pretty cool. Explosive Runes. A great mage secret. One of the best mage secrets here. I actually had it played against me in the dungeon mode, and it's pretty powerful. It's very strong. Hungry Eaton. Taunt, Battlecry, summon a random 2-cost minion for your opponent. 6 for 10. I mean, there are 2-cost minions that make at least some of an impact that your opponent could get. It's like Hungry Dragon, but for defense. So, I don't know. Might work out in like a control staller deck. Okay, what do I get? Void Lord, yes, thank you. Okay, this is the one time that I've gotten super lucky. So it's a Warlock 9/3/9 taunt, summon 3 1/3 demons with taunt. That is awesome for the Death Knight ability. I really like that. I really enjoy that card. I'm glad that I picked it up. All right, let's see what else we got. One rare, another fungal, another dry whisker, dire mole, vulgar homunculus, And another lesser Jasper Spellstone. Sleepy Dragon again. Jailer. Shifting Scroll. Crazy good mage card. Another Diormal. Golden rare. Golden Primal Talismans. Oh, well, I'm getting the best luck with these golden cards. Okay, we got one rare. I think that's it. Toothy Chest. Shroom Brewer. Restore 4 health. It's pretty good. Unidentified Elixir. Again, good priest card. Good neutral card. Kobold Monk. Your hero can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. That could be very nice. That could be pretty good, but specific deck to make that work really well. Alright, we got a rare and an epic. Let's do the commons first. Sleepy Dragon, Elixir, another Cave Hydra, another Gather Your Party. Man, I am rolling so many duplicates. Deck of Wonders. Oh, the garbage mage card. Great. Shuffle 5 scrolls into your deck. When drawn, cast a random spell. I mean, we've got more spells to feed that, the crazy old god that generates random spells for each spell that you play. If that counts. If it doesn't count, then it's a mess. I would never use that card, I don't think, in most decks. Flanking Strike, 3 damage, 3/3 Wolf. Ironwood Golem, Taunt, can only attack if you have 3 or more armor. So this is a 4-cost card that you could throw in your deck just so that recruit mechanics would take it onto your field and keep it there as a body. Another Armorer, another Elixir, and Wandering Monster, Hunter Secret. When an enemy attacks your hero, summon a 3-cost minion as the new target. It's like a way better version of that Paladin Secret, so I'm good for it. Also, I'll need all the Hunter Secrets that I can get when I'm playing that ridiculous legendary weapon. Epic. What do we get? Branching Paths. Choose twice, draw a card, give your minions +1 attack, or gain 6 armor. I really like this. It lets you upgrade your Spellstone all in one go. It lets you have like a mini Feral Roar. It also lets you draw. Like that. It's just a really cool choose mechanic card. Sudden Betrayal again. Corrosive Sludge, 5/5/5, destroy your opponent's weapon, good weapon removal. Not good weapon removal, but weapon removal. Another Mossbinder, and then Psionic Probe, copy a spell in your opponent's deck and add it to your hand. Like a more focused version of that Brain Scan or whatever that card is called, the 1 cost that takes a card from your opponent's hand, so might be playing around with that in Priest. Alright. Oh, hey, a pretty terrible golden common. Another Flanking Strike, Plated Beetle, another Violet Worm. Lesser Pearl Spellstone again. We're getting a lot of duplicates, unfortunately. Violet Worm. Hoarding Dragon is not bad, actually. It's not too bad. I've gone up against those before. The 2 coins is pretty rough as an effect, but 5/6 is good stats for a 4-drop. Stoneskin Basilisk, sweet. This guy's actually really cool. Divine Shield with Poisonous. It's like the little moth dude, the little wasp guy, except better because he hasn't cleared by board removal. I mean, it's not great because he can be targeted by mage and stuff, but the Divine Shield lets him attack twice potentially. Another golden rare. Lesser Sapphire Spellstone. Summon 1 copy of a friendly minion. Overload 3 mana crystals to upgrade. Costing 7 is too much. If this was 5, it'd be awesome. Like a kind of a faceless, but upgradable. But as it is, I will try it because I'll try most of these cards in decks, but I don't see it going anywhere. Another Lesser Jasper Spellstone. Alright. Cavern Shiny Finder. Draw a weapon from your deck. This is really useful because I got the... I don't know if everyone got it, but I got... Oh, look. Turn on virus protection. I don't know if everyone got it, but I got the Rogue Legendary Weapon going into the game, so this is a very useful Rogue card for me designing weapon decks moving forwards. Silver Vanguard, another Hoarding Dragon, Lesser Ruby Spellstone, add 1 random mage spell to your hand. Okay, we got the best Spellstone, which is the random card generation. Exactly what mage needed, more random cards. Barkskin, plus 3 health, 3 armor. Raven Familiar, good mage card. Kobold Barbarian. Guild Recruiter, recruit a minion that costs 4 or less. I mean, there's a lot that recruit 4 or less. What's this? Dragonsmith, reduce the cost of a random weapon in your hand by 2. I mean, it's not bad if you're playing weapons in a deck. Like, maybe I'll run this dragon in my, I was gonna say maybe I'll run the dragon in the hunter minionless deck, but that wouldn't make any sense because it's a minion, so I cannot do anything with this card right now because I don't have the weapons for it. Maybe a warrior deck, actually, for that card. Kobold Librarian, very good warlock card. Dragon Slayer, deals 6 damage to a dragon, so it's just a 3/4/3. Which, you know, it isn't awful, but it's not great stat lines. Another Kobold Apprentice. Let's do the rare first. Lone Champion, again. Not sure I'm going to use that real well. Carnivorous Cube, destroy a friendly minion, death rattle, summon 2 copies of it. Now, this one is very fun and interesting. I like the way this one handles, this card handles combos, like destroy a friendly minion, death rattle, summon 2 copies of it. It's just, that's pretty awesome. I'd love to kill a minion with death rattle with this card. So what would happen if, let's set up this situation. You have Carnivorous Cube in your hand. You have a Carnivorous Cube on the board that you use to kill like a tiny minion, like let's say, I don't know, one of those 1/2 spiders that turns into 2/1/1 spiders. So you've got the 2 spiders on the board from killing your own minion. Your opponent's board has just like a couple of medium-sized creatures. You kill the spiders to kill your opponent's monsters. You play this second Carnivorous Cube to destroy your first Carnivorous Cube. When that cube dies, it summons 2 spiders again. And then when this cube dies, it summons 2 of your first cubes, which then when they are destroyed, they both summon 2 spiders as well. I would love to get a second copy of this so I can make something ridiculous like that. Like, it would get a win percentage of maybe 5%. That was spit. It would get a win percentage of maybe 5%, but it would be very amusing to see that work out. Alright, no legendaries, I'm guessing. Yep. Cave Hydra, Healing Rain, that's cool. Potion of Heroism, give a minion Divine Shield and draw a card. It's not bad. Oh, well, the game heard me and gave me another one. And then Shrieking Shroom, at the end of your turn, summon a random 1-cost minion. Not a bad card for minion generation. So that was my card draws for the opening of Kobolds and Catacombs. Not terrible. I definitely got some nice stuff, like the Warlock Spellstone and that Warlock card that when it dies, it summons 3/1/3 demons. But I did get the Hunter Legendary Weapon, which was so it was so trash. Out of all the cards that I could get, why did I have to get the Hunter Legendary Weapon? It's a tragedy. That card is a tragedy in and of itself, and I am sad that it was ever created in the first place. Like, it would be so difficult to screw up a Hunter card that was a legendary weapon. Like, great, Hunters love face damage, make it a crazy face damage card, or make it a beast card. Nope, no minion Hunter deck, so I guess I'll be trying that. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this Kobolds and Catacombs opening expansion card opening, pack opening. I hope you enjoyed seeing the ridiculous picks that I got from doing completely free-to-play quests and challenges up to this point, and maybe in the future I'll do some Kobolds and Catacombs decks. But anyway, that'll be it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, stay happy, everybody.